According to reports, Governor Cox has also alleged that Robinson was in a relationship with his transgender roommate who was in the process of transitioning from male to female. Cox has also informed that the roommate has been incredibly cooperative. Kirk regularly expressed anti-LGBTQ views, but officials have not yet confirmed whether Robinson's relationship with his transgender roommate was relevant to their investigation. Further, the motive of the shooting remains unclear. Meanwhile, a memorial service for Kirk will be held on September 22nd at the State Farm Stadium in Arizona. The service is being organized by Turning Point USA, the organization founded by Charlie Kirk. President Trump, along with Vice President JD Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio, are expected to attend the service. Further, prayer vigil has also been hosted by the Kennedy Center to honor Kirk, where U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson, U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard, amongst others, paid their tributes. Ambassador Ashok Sajjanar, a former Indian diplomat, continues to be live with us on this big story. Ambassador Sajjanar, what is your reaction to how the investigation so far is progressing? Authorities there saying that the suspect in custody is not very cooperative so far.
No, absolutely. I think this is, of course, a feather in the cap of the FBI that they were able to arrest the perpetrator of the crime of killer of Charlie Kirk. But of course, they will have to find what were the reasons. And as you mentioned, he had a gay relationship with a person of the same sex. And this is something that Charlie Kirk was opposed. So, they have to find the reasons as to why he sort of took such a step. And what the latest reports seem to be coming is that Tyler Robinson is not collaborating with the law enforcement authorities. So really, it will have to be seen as to how to, because there will be greater pressure that will be applied. And I guess even as far as the family, friends, acquaintances of Tyler Robinson are concerned, they will also be interrogated. They will also be come under the under scrutiny and under the lens.
Yes. Ambassador Sajjanar, also, your quick comment, because we're almost out of time, but a quick comment on the motive. The motive has not been established just yet, but this new angle emerging that this individual was in a relationship with his transgender roommate. Now, Charlie Kirk did have certain views anti-LGBTQ. Do you believe this could be a possible motive which should be looked at by the investigators?
Absolutely, because, sorry, what has also been mentioned is that the family of Tyler Robinson, his father, he was a Republican. He was a Republican sympathizer. So as far as the family goes, maybe there were not any left-leaning or left liberal woke tendencies that the assassin might have had. But this could be one of the reasons, because Charlie Kirk was so staunchly opposed to all LGBTQ tendencies. And since he personally was in a relationship, and he's a young man of 20 plus, so, he could have been got influenced as far as this is concerned.
All right.
And this could definitely have been a motive, but then the law enforcement authorities will have to do all the due diligence.
We'll be tracking this investigation closely. For the time being, thank you, Ambassador Sajjanar, for joining us with your perspective. United States President Donald Trump is all set to make an unprecedented second state visit to the UK on 16th of September. The United Kingdom is preparing to welcome President Trump. An extra-large Guard of Honor featuring 3 of Britain's oldest army regiments, the Grenadier Guards, Coldstream Guards and Scots Guards, are rehearsing in preparation for the state visit. Lieutenant Colonel Storm Green, captain of the Guard of Honors, has said it is one of the biggest he's led in his 20-year career. He said that President Trump will inspect the troops during his visit. Let's listen in.
Sure. So we are rehearsing for the state visit of the President of the United States, and we are the Guard of Honor that is going to form up in the quadrangle of Windsor Castle with 3 state colours from the Grenadier Guards, the Coldstream Guards and the Scots Guards to present to the President, and then he's going to inspect the troops as he arrives here in the UK.
President Trump will be accompanied by a group of U.S. tech and finance executives. The delegation will include the NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, Apple CEO Tim Cook and OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, amongst others. During the visit, the two countries are expected to sign a multi-billion-dollar tech deal, according to the British Embassy in Washington. The partnership will focus on key technologies, including artificial intelligence, semiconductors, telecommunications, and quantum computing. King Charles will host President Trump at Windsor Castle and will also give a speech in his honor at the state banquet in St. George's Hall. This visit comes as massive far-right protests have erupted in London, with over 150,000 people taking to streets in anti-immigration demonstrations. Trump has not yet commented on these far-right protests. Musk, who was once Trump's close aide, has called for the dissolution of the UK Parliament amidst the protests.